Hey Libra, your July tarot reading is ready. I'm Eleanor and welcome to Pink Pearl Tarot. So your main theme for July is the wrinkled peach mushroom, and it says unique. And then your relationship affirmator is grace. It says, I face disagreements with grace and flow through the ups and downs of my relationships without getting thrown off center. With grace, I'm able to keep my cool, be my best self, and not resort to name calling, even when that crappy poo-poo face is being a douchey barf monster. Okay, Libra, so this month is all about all of the ways that you are one of a kind, not just amongst humans, but think about the infinitude of time and space on either side of your life and that in which the earth is situated, right? You are the only you in infinite time and space, forever on either side of you. So they're talking about honoring that, showcasing it, and protecting it. It's time to be strong in your individuality and hold your boundaries when it comes to external influences pressuring you to conform. You're holding yourself above the masses at this time, essentially, and you can catalyze more change from that position, from a leadership position, than down blending in with the majority. So for something special about you that's being highlighted in July, you have the Five of Wands. So this follows what came out in your themes almost exactly. You're standing out for all of the right reasons. You're beating the competition, as it were. It's like you're standing firm and tall against forces trying to change you or to slow you down. And you might be doing that by taking the high road or just choosing authenticity over people pleasing. Now that grace card, it could be regarding how you're handling the jealousy that you might find around you right now too. This is a card that highlights diversity, which is to say disruption of homogeneity. And you might be exceptional at finding the strengths in people's differences, which elevates everyone involved in whatever situation this is talking about for you. A simple way to put it would be it's about how you handle conflict and how you handle differences, the way you meaningfully engage with that versus avoidance to keep the peace or sinking to fighting dirty, whichever way that could go. All right, so where you will see the most change in July, you have the Eight of Wands. So it's a pretty significant change of pace. You could find things really starting to speed up here in July and feel like things are going a lot smoother with fewer obstacles. Things that you've been waiting on for a while could come through, like return messages, decisions, people getting on the same page with you, all that sort of thing. The only downside is that there's really no stopping at all this month. It's just going to be go, go, go. But hopefully that's what you've been needing or waiting for. Now, for some of you, it could be you that's changing and just no longer hesitating and moving forward more confidently and with less self-doubt. And see, this can come as a result of how you deal with conflict. Like I was talking about earlier, you could be taking a more Aikido-like approach and redirecting force to your will instead of standing up against it and clashing head to head to no one's benefit, right? All right, make sure I keep messing with these cards. It's bugging me. Okay, so for what will be your biggest obstacle, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So even though that Eight of Wands shows very few obstacles, it's still a question I ask in every reading. So this might not be that insurmountable of a thing. Now this can be part of yourself, but this is most likely another person as an obstacle. But let's say it's an aspect of your psyche. It would just be like materialism. Not that the Queen of Pentacles is typically considered overly materialistic, but she's as an obstacle, so that is what it is. Now, if it's another person, it is going to be someone that might hold some sway or control over the finances in a situation you share. I don't know. I love the Queen of Pentacles so much. I don't like to think of her this way, but maybe it's not those qualities that make it an obstacle, but just someone with those qualities so you can identify them. And they might be someone that you have to work with to find a resolution to an issue. But anyway, it's someone who's very creative with physical things, crafty, green thumb, good in the kitchen, takes excellent care of their health and environment, and they're grounded and they're practical. So what could make them an obstacle, and this could also be if it's within you, would be a hyper focus on detail and a need to think more broadly or conceptually. They could be a little bit stuck in the nitty gritty, to make things easy. So for the best thing about this month, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Some kind of gift is coming in for some of you. I mean, it is your birthday month, so that makes sense. Now, for others of you, it's the beginning of something that will grow, or has the potential to grow, rather, if you take care of it well. And this can also represent job opportunities, investment opportunities, tools to help you start healthy habits, a business idea. But the thing with the Ace of Pentacles is that it doesn't ever look like much. It's the start of something. It's something that you receive and you nurture into its fullest form. So handle with care. I mean, we all know it's very difficult to create something out of nothing, right? So this is that little physical start. It's that little physical something that can start to attract more to it and grow like a snowball. All right, so for your influence and impact on others, you have the Five of Swords. So this is going to vary depending on the battles that you pick or choose to avoid. With that message in the Grace card and the Five of Wands, there is some potential for interpersonal conflict here. So how you show up in that could result in people owing you one, and whether that is a favor or a get back, negative karma, that's kind of up to you. And actually what I'm seeing so far is that you're coming out a winner in a lot of ways. And so it's going to be how you handle winning that affects other people and how they see you moving forward. If not handled with grace, there is risk of resentment right now. So yes, you are unique and special. And at the same time, humility may look good on you too. All right, so for what opportunities you should be looking for, you have the Three of Wands. Future plan making. This makes sense with that Ace of Pentacles because you might be making plans for what to do with that gift or how you're going to take care of it, or be envisioning all it will yield for you. So this is talking about opportunities to build a strategy and to move your visions forward. It's also opportunities to prepare. Now, prepare for what? I'm not sure, but hopefully when you hear that word, it strikes a chord in you and you know what you need to prepare for specifically. So this can also talk about travel opportunities and opportunities to expand, whether that's your reach, your influence, your mind, your perspective, but expand it, grow it. So for where you will find the most support, you have the Wheel of Fortune. Luck might be on your side this month. You might witness things coming and going at just the right time. A lot of synchronicity. This is also a card of divine timing. So if that's something you're into or believe in, that might be very supportive to you right now as well. There might be a lot of change going on around you in July, and you might love some of it and not totally love some of it. But this says that those changes are going to be supportive to you in some way in the long run, even if some of it's uncomfortable. So for your self-care directive, you have the King of Cups. So they're talking about prioritizing your emotional well-being in July, your EQ, your mental health, all that stuff. So for some of you, this could also mean addressing father wounds if that's something you're affected by. Things that could serve you at this time might be mindfulness meditation, pursuing therapy if that's available to you, seeking a mentor, compassion meditation, identifying and setting boundaries with energy vampires, or learning new methods for processing your emotions. Taking care of all of that stuff is how you stay out of that hot water of the Five of Swords in your interactions with other people. It's how you maintain grace in conflict and rise to the top. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Much love, and I'll talk to you next month. Thank you.